Hey guys! So, as promised, here is the season finale of Faking It recap. And this one, well, the actual episode was called Busted. And we know that episode was called Busted because Amy, Karma, Karma's parents, they all end up getting arrested. But I'm going to get into that in a little bit. So, the episode starts off and Amy sees like her mom downstairs cooking in the kitchen, and she has like this French toast, and she starts talking like the girl from Gone with the Wind. I can't remember her name, but she starts talking like that, and Amy's like, you know, what's up, because you only talk like this, you only do this, you only make this French toast and all this when something bad has happened. So Amy's mom is like, Karma came over and she bought a box of stuff. And in the box, Amy opens it up, is like all their stuff, you know, that they shared together, you know, like pictures of them, the crown from Homecoming, and then of course the necklace of the best friends. It's Karma's half. And in the box, of course, was the necklace of half of the best friend's heart that Karma and Amy both wear. So we could pretty much see that Karma doesn't want anything to do with Amy at this point. You know, she's pretty hurt that both her best friend and her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend I should say, has betrayed her. So Karma and Amy both go to school, and so then we go to Liam. He's trying to get like this fellowship or whatever, dealing with this art, so that he can pretty much get away, because it's just been a bad time for him and he's just not happy in his little world of, you know, Karma and all the craziness that she's brought on with this semester. So he's trying to get away, but he doesn't end up getting the fellowship. Instead, he has some other things he has to deal with, but I'll get into that later. The other major thing that happened in this episode is Lauren is trying to get over Theo, who we saw stand her up from last week. And, you know, Theo is pretty much nowhere to be found, and, you know, she's like, I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, I'm not going to let him distract me any longer. I'm going to run for president and I'm going to win. And Shane is pretty much on the same tip, because, you know, he's dealing with the whole Duke thing, and, you know, Duke isn't talking to him. So he's like, well, I'm running for president too. So both of them are running for president, but Shane's numbers, of course, are significantly higher than Lauren's, because Shane's a lot more popular and he's a lot more likable than, of course, Lauren is. So that happens, and then we pretty much see Theo. Oh my god, oh, he looked so fine. I just had to say, he looked so fine when he had that police stuff on. I was just like, woo! I wasn't even looking at Theo before, prior to this. I was just kind of like, oh yeah, that's Theo. But when I saw him in that police outfit, I was like, well, hold up, he kind of, wait a minute, he kind of fine. Kind of had to compose myself a little bit. I was like, whoa, okay. So he comes in, he's got like, he's talking to Brandy. He's like, where'd you get these pop brownies from? And Brandy's like, oh. So turns out that the pop brownies came from Karma's, her parents' little juice truck or whatever that they have. So Theo comes and shuts it down, and he pretty much takes them off to jail, and Karma's along with them. So right then and there, Amy sees she's angry. She's like, no, you can't, like, Karma can't go to jail. He's like, I'm sorry, but anyone associated with selling the pot on the truck has to go to jail too. So Amy, like, pretty much punches Theo, and she gets arrested because of it, obviously. So they're in jail, and Amy's trying to, like, talk to Karma or whatever about what happened. She's still trying to make amends. She's still trying to apologize. And Karma, of course, is not hearing it out. She's like, how could you do that? You slept with my boyfriend. I just can't believe this. Da, 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 da. So Amy's pretty much like, you know, give me, you know, a minute to explain what happened. So Amy pretty much, you know, lets her know what happened, and she pretty much is like, I've been in love with you since the first day we met, and I just wanted to be your Prince Charming. You know, I wanted to be the one that you wanted. And, you know, of course we all feel sorry for Amy. I mean, it's Amy and Karma. I really did not think that Amy would, or Karma rather, would forgive Amy so easily, but, you know, Karma, she's got a big heart, and Amy was, you know, over the toilet seat about to drop the half of Karma's necklace in the toilet, and she's like, if I drop this necklace in the toilet, that's it, our friendship is done. So Amy's like, no, I mean, Karma's like, no, wait, don't do it. So they pretty much rekindle their friendship. And, well, I wouldn't say rekindle, but, you know, they're back somewhat on good terms. They all end up getting, like, out of jail or whatever after that, because it turns out that Liam made a deal with his dad that if they, you know, drop the charges for Karma's parents and everybody, that he would pretty much be working for the company of Swarkle. And if he backs out of it, then he's cut off for life. So Liam makes this deal with with his dad, and that's how he's able to get Karma and her family off the hook. So you know that's love. You know that's love. So anyway, then there's like a little segment where Karma's like talking to Amy about the whole necklace thing, and Amy's like getting ready to put it back on, and she's like, you know, I want the necklace, but I'm not ready to wear it yet. You know, meaning like she still needs some more time to get over everything that happened, which is understandable because she's been through a lot. She's been through a heck of a lot, and I'll get to that in a second. So after that, I missed two things, actually. So, Lauren, of course, we all know is intersex. And Theo is a police officer. He's fine. Theo is a police officer. So, you know, because Theo was playing this undercover cop or whatever, to bust the pot situation, Lauren is pretty much upset because she feels like she's been lied to. She's been deceived. Obviously she has. She felt like she opened up to him and she told him that she was intersex, and that's not something that she regularly does. So she's furious at Theo, and she confronts him and talks to him about it, and he's pretty much like, you know, I'm sorry, but it was, you know, for the job. Now, I think that Theo really is dating Lauren, but because that other police officer was there, his boss or whatever, was standing right next to him, he couldn't really, you know, tell Lauren everything that he was feeling, because obviously that's statutory rape. He could go to jail if they were found to be dating. So, you know, he pretty much was like, yeah, it's for the job. Plus he probably would get fired too. So he's like, yeah, you know, it was for the job. You didn't really mean anything to me. But I really thought, like, just based on the way he was looking, I think he really was feeling her. So I think maybe in next season we'll kind of see them get together, and I think that he's going to have to win her back, because Lauren is one tough cookie, and she is going to be, like, not giving him a chance once he tries to get back with her. But I bet you, I hope they bring him back, because he is fine, and I like looking at him. But, yeah, I think he's going to try to win Lauren back. Or he's going to have to try and win her back, because there's just no other way she's going. So then she goes home, and, you know, like everyone, like when she says, and I told you I was intersex, you know, everyone's like sitting there looking, they're recording. So now pretty much everyone in school knows that she's intersex. So she goes home and she's like embarrassed, and her two friends have made it so that there's like a new group of supporters, because they want to support the fact that she's intersex and they want to help her win presidency. So now she has, you know, all these people backing her up because she is intersex and she came out, and they all want to help and helping her win. So now there's a good chance that Lauren might be beating Shane for the president, which we'll see in next season, of course. And then, okay, so now let me get to the big shebang. So then we have not Lauren. So then we have Karma. No, not Karma. I'm getting tongue-tied, you guys. I've done like 8 freaking recaps tonight. So it's like, ah! So anyway, we have Amy, who's in the tent with Reagan, and they're kissing and making out. They're doing their little thing. And she like closes her eyes or whatever and looks back up, and it's Karma looking down back at her. And then she closes her eyes again. No, it's Amy. Amy wakes up from, she closes her eyes again, and Amy wakes up, and she opens her eyes, and she's with Liam. And Liam's like, Amy's like, what are you doing here? Liam's like, we tricked Carmen into thinking that, you know, we're not together anymore, remember? Or something along those lines. And then she opens her eyes again, and then Karma realizes that she's been having a dream. So it's kind of interesting to me that Karma was having a dream about Liam being with Amy. I think with that, I'm trying to interpret that dream. Obviously, Karma's messed up, right? She's messed up. She's going through it with this situation. I think the dream also meant that she might have some feelings for for Amy. I think that the dream meant that Karma has some feelings for Amy. I think that she was kissing on Amy in the dream and, you know, going down on her or whatever. I think that that might have been, I don't know. I think that next season should be interesting. I think Karma might have to make a decision between Liam and Amy again. And this time she might be into Amy. Finally. I've been waiting on that. So yeah, I think that that's going to happen next season. That's going to be my prediction for next season, that Karma might realize that she's into Amy. I made similar predictions 2 seasons ago, but I think that next season, like, things are kind of lining up for that to occur. Also, Karma got back together with Liam for a little kissy kiss, bang bang type scenario. Towards the end, I left that out, but she said that, you know, that didn't mean that she forgives him. It just means, you know, she wanted to hook up with him, basically. So yeah, that's the way they left off this season. So I hope you guys enjoyed my recap. Sorry if it was all over the place. Like I said, this is my 8th recap tonight. I am tired, y'all. It is, well, it's only like 11 something, but I'm still tired. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Ciao!